Hi, my name's Tom Mahoney. Today I'm here to talk about, can you still make automated phone calls? I get many phone calls, maybe 2-3 a week, of people calling me up and asking, how are you still in business? Because you can't make automated phone calls anymore. Well, you really can, and the the change in law, which was September 1st, 2009, was meant to stop people like calling the extended warranty phone calls, calling everybody. In fact, those calls were illegal anyway because they were calling cell phones, they didn't have caller IDs, they did everything. They called all hours of the night. So the existing laws would have took care of them, but the public outcry forced them to change the rules for everyone. And you can no longer do national campaigns unless you have an office where they originate in each of the states that you have. So if you have an office in California and you want to make phone calls in California, perfectly legal. Same for Florida, same for any other state. Or you have to look at the laws themselves. We can look at the laws. Let's scroll down here. The website's robotalker.com. My name's Tom Mahoney, by the way. You can go down here and click on the telephone. And we have FTC compliant phone numbers, because if you stay in the state, they're all compliant. We have opt-in numbers, which are okay. We can sell demographic numbers that are based on people's demographics too, which are really good for marketing of mortgages and debt consolidation, things like that. Let's take a look at the automated calling rules provided by the FTC. So it comes up here. And these rules, if you read them, they sound very daunting in that they are not allowing you to make phone calls anymore. So I called the FTC and I read through the actual law itself. This is an overview, and the law itself uses the word interstate throughout. So I called up one person and he said it applies even in the state. I called up Alan Height. There's his name. Here's his number. It's 202 area code. You can call him. And I asked him point blank if I could make calls within the state, if this rule applies. He stuttered and said it does not apply because the federal government cannot enforce laws within a state, just like many other laws like that. So he said, do follow the state laws. I gave him a scenario of if I'm an insurance company, I want to find new customers within the state, and I'm located in the state. Does this law apply? He point blank said no. You can give him a call at that number there and verify what I'm saying. You can also then check, there's a link down here at the bottom, States Telemarketing Rules. You can click here, and this gives you a list of the state rules. And when you go through these rules, you can also make phone calls which are not covered under this new law. They're just for marketing of things where people take credit cards and sell things. If you're taking donations for charity, the new rule does not apply because the government does not want to hurt charities. If you're doing political campaigns or causes, it does not apply either. So you can read all these. It talks about exceptions. Here's exceptions. Political candidates, research surveys, of course, collection agencies, of course. You can't limit that either. So these are typical exceptions for each state. So the long and short of it is you still can make automated phone calls. They're an excellent value. They're much better than radio or TV. I had one customer, he spent about on radio $457 per sale, whereas with us he was spending $123 per sale, and it was a high volume as a mortgage. So it worked out quite well. That was time, total time, everything. And direct mail, as we all know, is a total waste. It's break even at best. So, and email, you know, if you tried that, you'll understand that too. That's a total waste too. So automated phone calls are still the best value for a small business. If you can't afford TV commercials, you can't afford to run commercials and stock a call center for this. This works out really great. All the transfers are included. They're free. Talk time's free on transfers. It's a very simple thing to do. It's automated. You set it up. You can have 2 different messages. It's just a very simple way of making phone calls, and it's very effective, and that's why you can still use this type of marketing. Any questions, give me a call. Number here is 818-307-6810. Thank you.